then, okay. We're gonna show you my own little personal best friend on wheels. Now, personally, I'm a dad with a young 2-year-old son, and I live in a state where there's a beach. I don't know how I'd go to the beach. I don't think I'd make it to the beach. I don't think I'd stay at the beach if I didn't have my folding wagon. Now, for me, it's about getting to the beach and not hating the schlep to actually get to where we're going. Maybe for you, it's getting all the equipment out for the Little League football or baseball game. Maybe it's getting all of this stuff from the big box store, from the backseat of your car into your home. This is our ravely reviewed. Oh, I can take my goggles off now, can't I?
Well, you got sun.
This is our ravely reviewed HGTV home wonderful folding wagon. There are over 900 perfect 5-star reviews. I wouldn't live without mine. If you've got one right now, maybe you bought it from me when I featured it as a host pick product, give us a call and share your story, because time and time again, everybody's got a different reason. It's really something that should be in every single garage that you can throw in the car to help you with the party days, to help you with the tailgating days, to help you with the lawn and garden days. We offer it lawn and garden, but it goes way beyond that.
Oh, yeah.
And when we have it on sale, there's a reason we're down to only 4 colors left. So don't miss it. You're getting a sale price, special flex, every reason to take one home. Hey, 4 colors. We only have 3 colors. What happened? I thought we had 4. Okay, that's how quick it's going. We've got
red,
green, we've got red, and we've got this khaki print available.
Khaki
you
leaf,
get the removable liner. It's an awesome product. I can't say the praises.
Well, I'm the same as you, and my little guy's a little bit older. He just turned 11, so we're constantly using it for baseball. But we just had his birthday party, and the birthday party was at the field where he could just play games with his buddies. So I had to load up all the sodas and the drinks and the plates and all that. All of them went right in the wagon. And then you can take it all out, fill it back up again, and I could wheel it out to the field. It was so simple, because here's what's great about this wagon. Not only is it strong, all metal construction, but as we all know, and you are gonna love, it folds up so it can fit in any vehicle. It is lightweight at about 23 pounds. So pop it in there, you're set to go. Opening it up, you almost can't make a mistake. You drop it on the ground, it opens, and it is great. It's extremely maneuverable. You can see those front wheels, 360 degrees, but large wheels that will never go flat because there's no air in them. Those are rubber wheels. They are amazing. Everybody has this wagon. And when I say everybody, I mean, I'm leaving here directly going to Harry's baseball tournament. He's playing right now. When you go to a baseball tournament, you will see dozens and dozens of this wagon, because everybody who's bought one, used it, will never go to the field, to the party, to the beach again without it, just like you said.
I mean, I won't go to the beach without mine. I'm using it at the grocery store when I've got big trips to be able to make. It's just a phenomenal product that can make life easier, especially in the most enjoyable moments. I mean, when we can touch the special occasions, the big home run baseball games, the trips to the beach, the tailgating out back, when we can make the challenges of a fun event less challenging, you all get to participate more, you all get to enjoy more. And you're right, I see them everywhere I go, but nobody's is of the quality that we offer here at HSN.
Oh yeah, I see the ones that I know are from HSN, our exclusive colors. I see them, so I know that's the right one. But it's so great. I wanted to show you this because one of the things about it is if it wasn't strong, if it wasn't durable, and you weren't gonna have it for years and years, then it certainly wouldn't be worth it. So it folds up, which I think is amazing. And there you can see it. I have one with just a frame. I mean, yours will always have your liner, not just your liner, but the whole wagon part of it in there. But I wanted you to see that steel construction. It will hold 150 pounds, and that's how it folds up. You get an even better look at those large wheels, so going up the curbs, it's no problem at all. You've got your handle, which is fully adjustable, so you can adjust that handle up and down and then lock it into place right there. They really have thought of everything when we put this wagon together, and you will use it all the time. Maybe this is a wagon that you can deliver and give to somebody else, somebody who needs that helping hand, where they need to get the groceries into the wagon, out to the car, then back into the car and into the house. Remember, these wheels are non-marking. You can go from outside right inside the house with this wagon. This could really help someone who might need that extra hand, and it folds up and it's very lightweight.
You know what it makes me think of? My dad. My dad was the Little League coach.
Right.
Year in and year out. And the worst part of his job was getting from the car to the field. Somehow he was the coach, but when you're in that phase, that league, you're also the bag boy, the ball boy, the equipment supplier, the schlep that he would have to do with those big, giant duffel bags. If somebody in your community is the Little League coach, give them this wagon. Call the other parents. Let everybody chip in a flex. I mean, today, it's basically $1 a day, and you're giving them the opportunity to make it easier for that team to have the extra bags, the extra balls, the extra gloves and mitts, and whoever's supplying them not be tortured for the process. I mean, to the mom who's in charge of bringing the drinks, to the sidelines. This makes it so easy for everybody. And I also think about the dads. If you know somebody, they're having a baby shower, there's a new one coming in soon. The mom and the baby get all these great gifts. Well, what about the dad? This would be a great gift for dads to be. They don't realize how badly they need it. Once they start using it, once they're trying to get everything to the beach with a new baby, they'll thank you over and over and over again.
And you are right on everything. Again, I know the coaches right now they both have red wagons because you can't do it without it. It's just too difficult trying to carry everything. You know what it's like if you have a couple of kids, you're getting everything, go to the beach, the kids get out of the car and you're like, nobody wait, nobody go, and you pile everything on the kids, all the toys and the umbrella and the towels. Now you don't have to worry about that. Everybody's got to carry something. Now the wagon can carry it all. And it doesn't matter what type of car you have. As this folds up, look how slim it is. It's easy to just throw in that trunk. Honestly, you could throw it in the back seat. And I love the way it opens. I mean, you put it down and it's open. It's ready to go. It's there for you. It's really maneuverable. Again, if you live in an apartment, a condo, something like that, where you're going up an elevator, down the hall, super maneuverable to get this in and around a smaller apartment or down the hallways. You will love it.
And it's one of those items that, quite frankly, we don't put on sale. We have trouble keeping it in stock at full price. We are doing early season special deals for those of you who are lucky enough to live in a warmer climate, or for those of you that recognize the value of a great deal and say, I don't care if I got to wait a month or two to use it. This is an item that will last past this season, past next season, past next year. I mean, my son is 2. I bet when my son is Harry's age and he's playing Little League, when he's 12, I'll still have my wagon. You think about price per use, the ease, the convenience of it. So today, all you're doing is choosing your colors. We're giving you the free liner included. So we have it in the red, which is obviously that icon. It's always the one we stock as much as we can in. We have it available in green. And then if you want to get a little fun with the fashion print, we have this khaki print available for you. Everybody gets a carrying bag, by the way, so that when you fold this down and it's going to stay in your garage or it's going to stay in the trunk of your car, I just want you to see that you can put this cover over it and it really holds it in place really nicely.
Oh, yeah, you can hang it on the wall in the garage, something like that. And when we include the liner, and I know we've done this before where we haven't included the liner, where it was an option. When you have the liner, now your wagon is obviously doing twice as many jobs, because now you could do the dirty jobs in your wagon because you have that waterproof liner. For instance, we were just using that chipper shredder. You could dump all that mulch into your wagon, drag it to the back of your yard, dump it out there, and then all you have to do is wipe this clean, wash it with the hose, whatever it is, and you're set to go. We have one set up as a cooler. It's a waterproof liner. You could put ice and all the drinks in there if you are going to the beach, having a tailgate party, whatever it is. So that liner, I think, is great. So the liner increases the amount of fun jobs you can do with your wagon, so having that tailgate, and also the dirty jobs. If it's moving logs, if it's going to be putting that mulch and spreading it around the yard, because you can buy mulch in bulk if you had to. They can dump it in the driveway. You can use your wagon to spread it all around the house. So such a versatile wagon, because remember, it doesn't just look good. It's very strong. It can move 150 pounds, all metal construction. Those wheels that will never go flat, you will use it again and again and again.
And they are ubiquitous out there because they serve such a great function, but we'd be lying if we said we were the only manufacturer, the only distributor provider of great folding wagons. However, I think quality-wise, we're probably the only one that gets rave reviews, the only one that people come back for seconds, for thirds, for fourths to give as gifts or to put at second homes. I mean, we really want to make sure the quality is of the very best, and that's why it's a customer pick. It's a customer pick at $120 when I know there's alternatives out there for $70, $80, but, you know, bring up my dad again. I guess he's at the forefront of my mind today. You know, he used to always say, you buy smart or you buy often.
Right,
and
right.
2 of those subpar versions is way more than $100, and it breaks. It doesn't function well to begin with. It doesn't have the same quality wheels. It doesn't have the same versatility with the handle and the ease of collapse. If you're going to buy one that customers have loved, have celebrated, have used and raved about for years, and know that you buy it once, and it's gonna last you a lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. And I think if you're considering it and you're thinking, well, will I use it? All you have to do is think about that one time you went to the one event, the one party, or the one time you went to the beach, and you had to drag all that stuff, and you were the last one to get there, so you were the worst parking spot, and you were so far away. How great would it have been to just be able to take this wagon and drop it on the ground and fill it with everything and be able to just nice and easy pull that along with you. It just makes the things that you're going out to have a great time, but before you get there, you're so stressed out trying to carry all that stuff. You talked about it with 2 kids and everything together. It's impossible.
Listen, right now I only have 1.
Right.
I don't know how I do it with 2.
I'm already planning for your second.
I can't, well, listen. He or she, I'm not revealing it yet, is going to be here in a month. So it's time to start planning, that's for sure. But I don't know how to grow an extra arm or 2. This is the closest thing to it you're all going to find.
Well, you know what? A second wagon.
A second wagon.
That's it. Baby. You need, every child needs their own wagon. So every kid in a wagon. Here we go.
Okay, so we have it in red. We've got it in green. We've got the khaki leaf print. This is going to be the only opportunity that you're going to have to see this item today. And incidentally, it's the first time we've been able to air it since September. It's sold out every time that we brought it in last season, and now you're getting early access special pricing. So today you take $20 off the price. Today you get free shipping, and we can ship this anywhere. If you have a second home, if you want to give it as a gift to a new dad or to a Little League coach, we can direct ship to them, and you can still enjoy free shipping and flex. It's such a smart purchase. I challenge anybody to complain about this one. My name is Brett Chuckerman. I'm on Facebook. If you don't love it, I want to hear why, because I honestly can't think of a single reason why this will not make the hardest moments in life just a little bit easier. It will be convenient and available to you, and it is worth every single penny.
Yeah, it's like some of those things you talk about. You know, you'll get it, and you're like, oh man, I might use that. I might. You will get this, and then it will stay in the trunk of your car, in the back of your SUV, whatever it is. It'll be there all the time because you will use it. You'll be finding more and more things. Hey, I wonder how I'm going to do. Oh, I'll get the wagon.
Right.
Oh, we'll get the wagon. That'll help us. Anything. Remember, with that liner, you're doing some of the really hard jobs in the backyard. All that lawn and garden stuff you can do. If it's planting, if you want to get all your plants at the big box store, drop them all in here, wheel them out to the car, and then take them out into the yard to do your planting. The first sign of spring, you'll be doing that. But you'll take it to the beach for the fun stuff. You will use it. It will last. Remember, that metal construction, those wheels that'll never go flat, it'll hold 150 pounds. You will love it. You get the liner. I mean, there you can see it. With the liner, these jobs they're easy because you don't have to worry about it turning into a mess. It'll always be clean, and you can rinse off that liner. There they are going to baseball. All the gear in there, the chairs. Certainly all the balls and gloves. There you have the 2 pockets on the front. You can put your cell phone in there. You can put water in there, whatever it is, and it folds up, and you throw it in there. You know, I have a larger SUV, so it's kind of big. I can load it with stuff, and if you and I were there, I take the whole wagon, and I just put the whole wagon full in the back of the truck.
You know those big box stores, the ones that no longer even give you boxes to carry your stuff out?
Oh, yeah.
If you go with your spouse, you could just have them load everything after you pay right into here. You both could take an end, put it in the back of the car, take an end, take it out of the back of the car, wheel it in, and put it all away.
Yeah, either way, it's super easy. If you have someone else with you and you can pick this up and put it in the back of the SUV, I mean, the job is like seconds now.
Yeah.
But if you have to unload it into the car and then just fold this up and put that in there, you know, if you're by yourself, because it's really not like you're by yourself, because this has made it so easy. And again, drop it out of the back of the car, the trunk, the back seat, whatever it is, and then you load it up again, and it's great. And remember, it can go from outside right inside the house. It won't hurt those floors, whether it's tile or it's going to be hardwood floors. It's perfect. It'll go up and down those steps. You can see the wheels are large, those 360-degree movement in the front. I'm telling you, it makes a lot of jobs more fun,
so
really.
Our producer says she's lazy. She'd use it for laundry.
She just admitted that? I'm lazy.
I'm lazy. I'd use it for laundry. I have friends who have one still able-bodied dog and one not so able-bodied, and they're still able to all go out for a walk together because the elderly one with hip injuries, she sits inside the wagon.
Sure.
She walks a little bit, then she can't. She goes into the wagon. The uses are boundless. They're endless.
Oh, yeah.
It works for absolutely everybody in every stage of life. Whether you're the grandparents who need help keeping up with the grandkids and all their toys, whether you're a lazy television producer who wants an easier way to travel with their laundry around the house, there's really nobody I can think of. You know, I think of all the people I love in my life, and every single one of them I can think, oh, for the sporting goods equipment because they're the coach. Oh, for the lawn and garden mulching supplies because they do all the planting. You know, oh, for the person who does all the tailgating to be able to have a way to set out all the drinks and the food. It's just for everybody. It's one of the easiest items that I can care to present here at HSN. It's been a host pick for me time and time again, and it's a host who goes home and picks it every day. I find a use for it, and I'm glad that I own it. So today, take advantage of a special sale price. That is an early access special bonus that you are getting $20 off a ravely reviewed customer pick product. Choose your red, choose your green, choose your khaki leaf. It comes with the liner, it comes with the case,
right.
It folds down to nothing, and we ship it to your door free of charge.
No, you can't beat it. And I love what you said. If you're using this to do the laundry, maybe you're in a high-rise and you've got to go down to the laundry room that's at the bottom or the first floor. This is perfect. Again, very maneuverable. I think you're going to be really surprised how well it moves in tight spaces, and you'll be able to use it, take your laundry down, or if it's just across the house. Is that what our producer was saying?
I think so.
Just from one room to the next?
to the next.
Well, I mean, it's still very useful.
Well, listen,
I don't know if I call it lazy. Maybe it's smart.
If you folded all the laundry and put it here, you're delivering it one room to the next. That's
there
a pretty
efficient
way to get it done. That's not just lazy, that's more efficient.
It sounds like you're addicted to your wagon. Like you have to use the wagon for every job because it's that versatile. And it really is. And you're going to have it for years. Metal construction, those rubber wheels, which are those hard rubber wheels, so it's never going to go flat. It will support 150 pounds. The handle's adjustable. It has everything you need. You are going to find so many jobs that are going to be a lot more pleasant because you have this wagon.
You get rid of the schlep. You can actually enjoy going to the beach because you didn't dislocate your shoulder getting down there. Yeah. So we have it in red, we have it in green, we have it in khaki leaf. Over 320 of you have said yes to it this hour, and it's your only chance to shop for it. Take advantage of Flex and that sale price. Now, just a quick heads up.